Unicorns gather! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yuna. I'm a singer-songwriter and a chronic illness advocate. Welcome to another episode of my Dear Diary faith journey with myasthenia gravis. And in this episode, I don't have a guest today, but I want to take the time to express my gratitude and appreciation for everyone that has supported my journey because I'm graduating in about a week. So I've been writing my thank you letters for our professors and friends here at Texas A&M. And yeah, so I just want to take the time to express my gratitude. And I'll be sharing a little bit of my letters that I wrote for my professors. And obviously there's more people that I've written for, but I'll just share some of the people that have really supported me through my journey with myasthenia gravis and my time here at A&M. So the first person I want to speak to is Dr. Kim. Okay, so my letter here. I still remember that day I broke down crying during steel pan rehearsal and you took me to your office. You were the first person outside of my family and close friends that I've ever spoken to about my vulnerabilities and journey with myasthenia gravis. Thank you for looking after me and simply being there. I've learned so much during my battle with this disease and throughout 4 years of college. I began to understand that though we all face our own struggles, we can always find joy and gratitude in the people and things in life. And you are someone I'll always be thankful for. No matter how hard things are, when we played together in the steel pan room, it was as if the noise of the world just faded away and the burdens and stresses are just lifted up. I always remember our times we shared and bonded through music, and I wish we had more time to talk, but this isn't a farewell, but I'll see you again. Graduation felt scary for me at first, but now I'm ready for the next adventure. I'll always carry your love and support with me, and I hope to be the light and hope for others, just as how you have been that light for me. Murnaghan! P.S. I'll never forget how to play Jump in the Line. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans for good and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Your favorite child, Yuna. Yeah. So Dr. Kim is someone that I really appreciate for in this College of PVFA. I had my Capstone presentation Tuesday, so a few days ago, and I was presenting my medical and faith advocacy with some of my own story, and I was talking about how basically when I was struggling a lot with myasthenia gravis, when I got here at Texas A&M, I had really bad double vision and just weakness throughout my body. I wasn't able to read the sheet music, and I'm in the steel pan ensemble, which I haven't talked to anyone about my disability, so I was just really stressed out, and in the rehearsal room I kind of just broke down crying because I was just really stressed out, and Dr. K was there for me. And when I was presenting my capstone, I was crying about it because it was just very, like, it's giving me the flashback of how, I have, like, this gratitude for her. And she basically took the time out of rehearsal to teach me, like, hand by hand, teach me how to play each note. And that's why in the letter I said, like, I'll never forget how to play Jump in the Line, because that's, like, one of the first songs I've learned in the steel pan ensemble. And yeah, I was just some piece I'll never forget how to play because the muscle memory is there. And I always have such a great time in Maroon Steel Pan. I've met some of the most incredible friends there, and everyone's like super supportive. So I just love how we can bond through art and music. And that's something I'm really passionate about because I want to be that creative light and voice for people to just sit and enjoy the things in life, because I know sometimes all this burden and responsibility in life can be really stressful, but I'm hoping that through art and music we can allow more just comfort and support for people. And yeah, that's something that I'm really passionate about. So yeah, that's Dr. K. She's wonderful. The next person I want to express gratitude is Mr. Lyle Levitt. So I am super, super honored that I was able to get to meet him and like perform my originals and get to meet him and become close with him in just a semester of time. And so in the letter I wrote, I'm so grateful for you and how you have supported and encouraged me and other students with your words. You have inspired many students like me to continue in developing our own creative works, and I really admire your humility and passion. I just started my music career, and I hope that I can continue to grow as an artist and inspire many other people like how you have inspired me. Thank you and God bless. I'll make the Black Box Theater all colorful one day. Psalm 9:1. I will give thanks to you, Lord, with all my heart. I will tell all of your wonderful deeds. Best Yuna. So, Mr. I love it. The reason why I said I'll make the Black Box Theater all colorful, this is kind of a joke between me and him. Basically, my first time meeting Mr. Levitt was his interview in the Black Box Theater, and it's this theater which is like all black. That's why it's called Black Box, in my liberal arts and humanities building. And so in the interview, I was talking to him about I was introducing him as a singer-songwriter and kind of like what advice he has for me. And he was just telling me that for me to continue to believe in myself and to believe in that, because it's hard to make it out there in this industry, but he really encouraged me and he really valued me, which really just gave me that motivation. And then by the end of it, he was telling me that, you're all great, but just don't make the Black Box Theater any color than black. So that's why in the letter I wrote that I'll make it colorful. Because if I do have the opportunity and the blessing to donate a building for our College of PVFA, I'll definitely donate a building and build a theater and make it all colorful so it's not just black and boring. My next letter is to Toby. So it's Toby Pipes. He is our music coordinator, and he's also in the band Deep Blue Something. Yeah, it's crazy because I didn't even know we had such a, influential figure in our music department. I know our music department is still really just new, but I'm so grateful that I have the opportunity to work with him with my first song, For You. He helped me record my first song, and we really bonded through just music and talking about life in general. It's Yuna. Can't believe this is the end of my time here at A&M. Time does fly by fast. I want to thank you for all the support and help with the very beginning of my singer-songwriter journey. You are the first mentor for me, and you have given me so much helpful advices, guidance, and encouragement. I really enjoyed our time working in the studio together, and I'm super glad to be able to release my first single, For You. I'll continue to keep going forward and grow my unicorn fan community, and I'll always remember your help and support at Texas A&M. 2 Chronicles 5:13. The trumpeters and musicians joined in unison to give praise and thanks to the Lord. Accompanied by trumpets, cymbals, and other instruments, the singers raised their voices in praise to the Lord and sang, He is good, He is love, His love endures forever. Best Yuna. Yep, that's my letter for Toby. He is really great and awesome. He's super supportive. When I was developing my own voice with my new music, it took me so long. It took me like a whole year. And I just remember that summer last year, we were just going hours with recording, and he was just so patient with me, and I really appreciate everything. Thank you. So he oversaw my journey with the beginning of my unicorn community. So yeah. And next up, we have Dr. Mallory. So Professor Mallory is my voice coach and professor here at Texas A&M. It's Yuna, your favorite pop singer. Haha. Thank you so much for being my first vocal coach, and you're so supportive and caring and funny. I really enjoy all of our lessons. Although we only had a year of time here at Texas A&M, you have helped me so much in developing my own voice, and I'm able to find confidence and joy in singing. Loving you is like do re mi fa sol la si. I basically wrote that in the car. Thank you for supporting my songwriting journey and being such a wonderful professor. I know things in life can be hard sometimes, but I'm glad that we can still goof around and support each other. Promise you'll always be my unicorn. And please keep in touch. Psalm 16:11. You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. Your favorite child, Yuna. And then I also wrote my other song, I miss you, do you miss me too? Yep, Dr. Mallory, he's super great. It's just like, when I started my music career, I was just so, like, scared. I don't know, I'm like, I struggle from perfectionism, and it gets to the point where I stop finding joy in singing and music, because like I'm working so hard on myself. I'm putting all that burden on myself that I began to lose the confidence and like sense of value. So Dr. Miller really helped me to just relax and just be happy with music again. In the way that in the vocal lessons, I will have I'll have some like senior vlog video out soon. Then you can see a little bit of a video of our lessons together. But he is so supportive, and he did our I miss you, do you miss me too? Like, we did the dance together. I kind of was like, the beginning of the semester, I'm like, I need to make all my professors do my dance. And he's actually the first professor that did the dance with me. And he did, like, I asked him to do an opera version of the song, I miss you, do you miss me too? And he did, and it's awesome. It's out there on my Instagram. If you want to check it out, it's awesome. He's like a super cool baritone singer. It's just amazing. Okay, my next professor, we only had a semester of class together, but I love her. Like, she is the most amazing. So this is for Mrs. Christie. It's your most favorite student, Yuna. I thank the Lord for our connection in horticulture class and for the blessing of being your student. You have encouraged and supported me so much, and I'm so grateful you were there for my performances. Although we only shared one semester here at A&M, I'm still really happy knowing that we'll be able to rejoice and share eternity together with our Lord. I look forward to keep in touch with you as well after graduation, and all the best with your doctorate degree. I will keep your encouragement in mind and continue to shine with joy through him. Psalm 98:1. Sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done marvelous things. His right hand and holy arm have worked salvation for him. Love, Yuna. Yep, Miss Christie. She's awesome. She's actually my TA. I keep calling her professor, but I hope everything will go well with your doctorate degree, and you're really awesome. And I know that I'm super grateful for God and how you came to my performances. Yeah, it was I really just enjoy your class, and I love floral design. I'm thinking into post-grad plans, like a big thing aside of my music, art, advocacy, ministry. I'm thinking to do something related to floral design as well. But I really appreciate you have inspired me to, like, I'm always open-minded, and I love to learn about art, all kinds of art, and thank you for inspiring me to become a floral designer. So yeah. Okay, so this professor is my violin professor. This is for Professor Hat, and She'll shout, "No, why am I graduating? I know you'll miss me, and I'll miss you too, because I miss you too." I'm like doing this to all my professors now, but it makes sense. Like, this song makes so much sense, especially right now. You're my favorite violinist and instructor. Thank you so much in everything. You are such a hardworking, dedicated, and caring professor. We need more professors like you. I wanted to play the violin again because of how much I loved it back in high school, but because of my chronic illness, I have muscle fatigueness and paralysis, so I couldn't play the violin for too long and gave up. But I really enjoyed playing violin, so I decided to give it a try again. And I'm glad I did. I wish more people can value and appreciate the joy and depth of music more. But once I make it out there, I'll make sure to donate a building for our college. I'll miss you. Hope all your classes and career will blossom and go well. Psalm 57:7. My heart, O God, is steadfast. My heart is steadfast, and I will sing and make music. You're a goofy ball, Yuna. Okay. Yep. Well, all my professors here in the College of PVF are so supportive. I'm not kidding. Like, we're super close, and I'm just really grateful to be able to have such just joy in being myself and feel so comfortable. My whole life, I've always kind of felt like I'm outside of the box. But in this department, I was able to have so much just support in the community, and Dr. Hat's someone that I really appreciate. And he's great. He's awesome. Next week, Wednesday, I have a violin recital, which is my first ever violin recital, like alone as a soloist. I have a accompanist, but it's just crazy how I am able to pick it up again. Praise God, to let me be able to play violin again. And yeah, violin is hard, but I still really enjoy it. Okay. Next up, we have Professor Campbell. So he is our first guest here in my podcast. So I really appreciate him. And he inspired me to start this podcast as well through his class. So you have been a very supportive and encouraging professor to me during my time at Texas A&M. Thank you for all your teachings and advices. I'm very glad and honored to be able to have a conversation and podcast with you with our very similar stories about chronic illness and sharing to you about my faith. I was very inspired by your teaching in public scholarship class and glad to see you in my public unicorns. I started the podcast because of this class, and I really appreciate you for seeing and telling me the values of my story and character. I'll always remember and be grateful of your support from this beginning of my advocacy journey and keep going forward courageously in the future. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Best Yuna. Okay. Yeah, so Dr. Campbell, it's very nice. We share some similar hardships with chronic illness, and his class, public scholarship, inspired me to start this podcast and start sharing my narrative. So, yep, thank you, Professor Campbell, even though your class is very hard, but I still appreciate your help. Okay, I have 2 more left, but I have a lot more cards. I have a lot. I actually have so much. I can't even begin in how many cards I've written. It's just I'm not gonna share everything, but it's just a lot of cards. A lot of people to be appreciative about. Okay. So here's Dear Professor Smalling. I still remember my first class with you in Perf 101, then to garden party performance, third seminar class, and to our capstone class this semester. Thanks for introducing me into performance studies and being such a supportive and caring professor. I enjoyed how you make your classes very engaging and informative in ways that everyone can succeed without a lot of pressure. Thank you for the grace during my time fighting with myasthenia gravis. I've learned a lot in this College of PVFA, and I'm very grateful for everything and everyone I've met at Texas A&M, and I truly hope this program can keep growing and inspire many people and students like me. I'll keep your teachings and have gratitude and hope in the future with everything I do. Thanks again. Psalm 119, 11, 111. Everything you speak to me is like joyous treasure filling my life with gladness. Best Yuna. So yeah, Professor Spaulding has been awesome. She helped me through, she actually saw me through the beginning of when I entered in the College of PVFA. And then my last semester here, I finished my capstone with the presentation. And she is just amazing. So, yeah. Love all my professors. They're awesome. This one, so I read in Chinese, but basically he is Dr. Fan. So I'm gonna read this in Chinese because we speak in Chinese sometimes. 谢谢您在大学给我的教导和支持，我很高兴成为你的学生。您在 undergrad research 中提供了我许多帮助，我非常感谢，也很开心，每次见到您都可以敞开心扉的聊天。我也替你的家庭新成员感到开心，希望他将来是我的 unicorn。也祝你一家永远幸福平安。在就读 Texas A&M 大学的路上，我收获到了许多人的祝愿和对于我音乐梦想的支持和喜爱，在这其中就包括您。希望我能够不负大家的期许和教导，成为给大家带来欢乐与希望的存在。Unicorns gather. Number 624. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. By Yixing. That's my Chinese name. Yuna. Yep, that's Dr. Fan. He is awesome. I was able to do my undergrad research about how I build my community unicorns, and he gave me a lot of advices with music and the undergrad research. So I'm really grateful for him. And he just have his first baby daughter. So yeah, congratulations. And yeah, I hope to just continue that, just being joyous and give people that hope and joy through my music. So yeah, I think that's it with my gratitude letters. But let's see. Obviously, there's more to be grateful of. Obviously, my parents, they've been really supportive of everything I've done, and I'm really glad that I'm able to, right now, come up here to talk about my journey with myasthenia gravis, and they were always there for me. My dad always told me, the sky's your limit, and in a world of I need to start that again. In the world of creativity, there's nothing impossible. I think, yeah, there's nothing impossible. So that's something he always told me. So yeah, I'm really grateful for my parents. My sister Joy, she's been also really supportive. I know she's working very hard in Dallas, and I know everyone that's listening right now is, going with their life. I just want to tell you that you're doing great. Like, everyone here is doing great, and I know that sometimes life can be hard, but finding that gratitude for people and just little joy and little things in life can really help you just continue moving forward and keep that light alive in yourself. And I just hope that more people can support each other, because we need that support. The next one thing I want to talk about is my capstone. So I was talking about it a little earlier, but basically, just to show you guys a little brief thing about why I did my capstone, is I talked about what I'm interested in post-grad. My plans is, right now I'm trying to work with Alexion Pharmaceutical Company, and actually we're meeting April 27 to talk about collaborating. So I'm hoping that goes well. But basically in my capstone, I used, because I'm really interested in art and music, so I wanted to do that and help people express themselves more creatively and share their own stories and just kind of have that released in life. Art and music therapy has been on the rise, and I want to bring that to people. So in the in the capstone, I was able to have friends and professors come to paint with me, and we did a little karaoke, so it was really fun. Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell our lie. Unicorns gather. I also shared about my medical and faith journey, and I also had people share their own journey with mental health or other things that they're going through right now at this moment. So yeah, I thank you for everyone that came to my capstone. Okay. Yep, and other post-graduation plan, obviously I'm working to release my EP, so yep, my unicorns be gathering. I know some of y'all have heard a few songs that are in my EP right now. So I have My Melody, and then I have Love Deficit, and I'm thinking to make another version of For You, and just a couple of the songs, so hang in there. Yeah, and I want to share exciting news for you guys. I got a connection through Daniel. He is my guest from my last episode, and he introduced me to this friend of his, Sarah Murnaghan. So her story is so inspiring. I was able to briefly share a message through Instagram with her, and she will be in this podcast, my next episode. She had cystic fibrosis when she was like young. She had lung transplant, and her story was so inspiring. So basically, she made through headlines when she was like 10, and her mom was fighting in the healthcare system to get her to have lung transplant, the adult list of the lung transplant. But basically at that time she was a kid, so she wasn't able to gain access to the adult lung transplant list. But she was dying, right? She only have a few days. So it's really inspiring, and she's like 23 right now and in college, and I was just like, wow, like, praise God for giving us the strength and all these inspiring stories. And I'm just really grateful. Right now she's currently studying in psychology, and I can't wait to share to you guys about her story and our fight with the healthcare system, because that's very much needed. And so I really hope you guys enjoy this podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. I miss you.